Good day everyone, today I'm going to be using Rust-Oleum's original Krud Kutter, which is a concentrated cleaner and degreaser and stain removal non-toxic biodegradable 750ml. Today I'm going to be showing you the effects on how it works with an oven that gets used for baking, of course, breads, biscuits. As you can see, the oven always has a grease build up all over the doors on the exterior, as well as the top as we put the pans always on top. So basically I'm just going to show you the effects of what it's going to be doing on how it's going to be easily removing the grease. Firstly, let's see, it is off, and let's put it on spray feature. So firstly I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to spray it on the problematic areas, directly spraying it. Even at the back of the bottle, it shows you that you can mix 4 liters of water with 1.5 cups of the Krud cleaner, and then apply it onto your surface, wait for 10 to 15 minutes, and then wipe it off. That is a cost-effective cleaning way of to clean your usual things like ovens and all that. Now I'm just going to take a sponge and go over a little bit, and as you can see, it's cutting right through the grease and the grime here. As you know, the oven is currently warm as it was used today, so I'm just showing you directly the effects of direct application. After that, I'm going to show you the effects of when I mix it with a water-based solution like the cost-effective mixture on the back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to use the full 4 liters of water application. I'm going to be mixing a 2 liter water with 187.5 mils of Krud Kutter. Let me just get my measuring apparatus here. Let's open up as you can see, the grease and grime already on the sponge. So the cup I'm using there is a 60 ml. So let's put 60 mils there. So that's 6. I'm spinning a little bit, but it's all right. 18. So that's 180 mils in there. Then it calls for 7.5, which is basically just above a teaspoon. So just put it like that. That's all right like that. So this is the cost-effective mixture I'm going to be using now. They say, of course, you can put it in a spray bottle or you can put it on manually. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be applying it manually, same sponge that we used earlier on. So there's no trickery or anything like that. As you can see, look at all that grease and grime coming off directly from the sponge in the cost-effective mixture. Then I'm going to apply it directly onto the area, the problem area. Even though they say apply for leave it for 10 to 15 minutes, you can already see the difference. I'm going to take it directly and put it on this area here, which is very dark over here, and I'm just going to be wiping it like this. So if you've got a sponge that's got a slight scourer, instead of waiting there 10 to 15 minutes, it works like a bomb. I'm actually impressed with it, very impressed. It saves me time. It doesn't have a bad smell like the smell of your oven cleaners that you get. That takes away your breath. It's got no smell at all. It has actually a kind of a light smell, but it's very limited. As you can see, I'm applying it all over the oven now. So especially the problematic areas. On the top, what I'm going to do, especially all this grease and grime here, I'm going to use the back of the sponge, put it like that. Already I can see it cutting through with no effort at all. Look at this. So while we leave that, a little bit of extra that it can really seep into that grease and grime. Let me get some paper towel in. I just want to show you how it looks like once again. So I'm just going to take this, wet it quickly there so there's no marks or anything. Now I'm going to take the cloth or the paper towel and I'm going to wipe it. Instantly you can see the difference. It's even got a perfect shine. Perfect shine. This oven hasn't been cleaned with oven cleaner for the last 7 months. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at one of the windows inside. You know, that's the biggest problem with any oven is of course your windows. So I'm going to spray directly, concentrated spray onto the window like that. Then I'm just going to give it a good wipe. Remember, these are like double glazed windows, so it's got a layer in the inside, a layer on the outside, again a layer in the inside, and a layer on the outside. So I'm cleaning physically on the inside of it. There's another layer that's on the other side here, which we'll never be able to clean unless you remove the oven door, and of course you then take it off and get it cleaned like that. Unfortunately, there's no need for that because you only need it to basically view. It's there for viewing purposes only. So there we go. See, I can run my finger there. It's smooth, so I know it's cleaned. So let's come back to the top here. This is where I've had the mixture not even long sit in. And I'm just going to take the sponge and just go over it. As you can see, look how it's cutting through that grease and grime. And I'm not even applying a lot of pressure. As you can see, my hand is not densely pushed onto the sponge. But it works like a bomb. I think the cost-effective way of the mixture with the water is ideal for household use. Direct spraying is ideal for your hard and grimy areas, especially a braai stand or something like that. Unfortunately, I don't have a braai stand to actually do an initial test to tell you what it is. And I've also spilt a little bit on my clothes, but it hasn't done any damage to my clothes that I'm currently wearing. So let's just take the cloth and we wipe it now. So this is on the cost-effective mixture. You can see already, look how my cloth is looking like. All that oil, grease and grime. It's actually looking quite disgusting. I can say that I'm actually very impressed with this product. It's not harmful. My nails aren't burning, because normally with oven cleaner, your nails are burning, your fingers are burning, everything's burning. Your eyes, your throat, you can't even breathe properly. But I'm actually satisfied because it's perfect for me, especially in an environment with food. As you can see, look at the nice shine it's given there. Clean, perfect. There, it's smooth. Yes, those are inside, but those are dense. So my cleaning sponge couldn't get there. But as you see, if I put my nail and I scrub, it's taking it away. So if I use a scrubbing brush and apply it, it will remove it straight away. So I'm very impressed with this. I'm actually going to do a full cleanup of the oven, and then I'll send a photo, attach a photo to it with the item. So the review we've done now is on the Rust-Oleum Krud Kutter, concentrate cleaner, degreaser, stain remover, non-toxic and biodegradable, 750 mils, and it's earth friendly, which is making it a very good product. Of course, at the back, all the details on how to use it. Like I say, perfectly. You can go onto Rust-Oleum's Facebook page or the website and see other products that are readily available and do the job. Thank you very much.